Welcome back to the channel that you all know and love, and if you don't know, you need to get to know it so you can love it. I posted a video probably about 3 hours ago, and it's doing really well, so I'm doing the part 2 to the Chris and MrBeast situation. Let's get some OT, gossip, talk shit about it, and hey, we might get part 3 next. Be sure to show love to Jamari, because I'm just letting y'all know, I'm not trying to get hit with another copyright strike, because if he find out my video doing good, he's like, oh shit, this dude making bang off my videos, I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting paid. And we got another street beef situation, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be mad as hell. So be sure to show love to Jamari, please. You know, he's obviously the one making these videos. We need to be giving him some love. We're just here gossiping, talking about the tea.
So just yesterday, the dominoes started falling, and now everyone has been weighing in on the Chris Tyson situation, where his past has now been dredged up, and it was revealed that he was very publicly a fan of some disgusting art that's really just a loophole so that adults can enjoy. Chris was such a big fan of this style of art, in fact, that back in the day he bought a print from this guy named Shadman, who was infamous for creating this stuff, and he went out and hung this up in his living room for everyone to see. Above that, he had some eerily similar accusations as Dr. Disrespect did only a few weeks ago regarding interactions with one of his biggest fans who at the time was 13 years old. Well, now, like what often happens when someone gets put in a situation like this, more people have come forward with their stories regarding Chris. Old videos have resurfaced, and more messages have come to light. And I'm going to begin to all of that and more in today's video. First, I did want to talk about some of the tweets and statements that Lava continued to make yesterday, where he says, "Can you guys help me counter all of these lies? Chris's messages to me were sent in public Discord servers and groups, but everyone is framing it as if it was one-on-one. Chris literally did nothing wrong." So it seems like he's going to be holding true to his original statement that he was not a victim.
Hold on, go back. I thought he was going to read it. He didn't read it. Oh yeah, he said this yesterday. Sorry.
Like he's going to be holding true to his original statement that he was not a victim and that he never got inappropriate with Chris.
All right.
I will say I have seen this guy catching quite a bit of flack online, and I absolutely do not support any of that. The thing is, guys, when it comes to a potential victim like this guy could possibly be, it's actually very common for them to come out and to defend their potential abuser. You have to remember, this guy was a huge super fan of
I thought about that. So if the dude is younger than Chris has known him for a long time. He's already, you know, have that buddy situation there. They're under the idea that they're friends. Now the guy is older. Chris works with MrBeast. Chris is a childhood friend of MrBeast. Mr. Moneybags him fucking self of the content world. All he had to do right here.
MrBeast and Chris, he probably held them in a very high regard. So the mere idea of losing that relationship and everything coming crashing down around him has probably been very hard for this person, Lava. Yeah. I'm not saying that anything concrete happened between them. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if this guy, who's still only like 20 years old, is very scared right now. Now, this to me is where things start to get very interesting, because Jimmy, aka MrBeast, begins to be involved. So there used to be this guy named Jake Franklin, aka Jake the Viking, who would often appear in MrBeast's video. Apparently, they were pretty good friends. But around 4 years ago, it seemed like he was just cut off completely. They stopped asking him to be in these videos, and eventually he was left to kind of just do his own thing. Well, in the midst of all the drama yesterday, he came out with some tweets. I know the Lava GS they are mentioning in the video. This ain't good for Beast. He also responded to another tweet and says, Chris should tell everyone how old the girl was he was snapping that sent him his first ever pair of Gucci slides.
What do you mean? What? While we're at this, Chris should tell everyone While we're at it, Chris should tell everyone how the old girl was he. Sorry, I don't know why I struggled with that. Just take out the first was. The girl he was snapping. That sent him his first pair of Gucci slides. How does a minor get in the situation where they can send a grown nigga Gucci slides? Like, what is that? How are you finessing a little girl on Snapchat to sending you Gucci slides?
And I understand why he's coming out with these tweets now that all of this is unfolding, but like, dude, if you knew that some sick shit was going on in the background, especially regarding people who are underage, bitch. Why didn't you speak up about this before? And in the most cryptic tweet of them all that he would send out yesterday, he would say, Jimmy knew. Obviously alluding to the idea that Jimmy has possibly known about this behavior for a very long time.
Right.
I mean, with all of this now coming to light with some of the messages I'm about to show you guys in a second, I'm going to change my stance and say that MrBeast has to put out some sort of statement about this situation.
Now, okay, here's the thing. He's saying this, but he got to put out a statement. He did. He did put out a statement, and it's going to be, it's in Jamari's part 3, so we're probably going to watch part 3 too. We got to. I'm a nosy ass nigga. I gotta know. But MrBeast did put out a statement. I don't want to spoil what he says. Y'all have probably seen it by the time this video's dropped, so... yeah, bro, he did say something. All this is happening really fast. Jamari dropped these videos like same day. I'm just not Jamari. I ain't got it in me like that. Shout out Jamari.
And here's a little excerpt from this video that was posted 4 years ago, where Jake talks about disbanding from the MrBeast team.
Like probably, if you're a MrBeast fan, you probably have noticed I have not been in the videos as of late. In fact, the last video I was in was hide and seek. Second hide and seek video that was posted back January some date, and then after that I was no longer asked to be in any videos. I was still on payroll, still getting paid, and I took that kind of, this is cool, I get to sit at home and get paid, but at the same time, you know what's actually going on.
Yeah, what did you do?
And everyone I talked to never really gave me any answers till super recently, when finally I was able to meet down a couple people and kind of put everything out on the table, and it came down to my piece no longer fit the puzzle, if that's the best way to put it.
So he goes on, and
they didn't want a big brolic ass fully bearded white nigga in the back. Niggas start doing God of War cosplays, and MrBeast over here trying to sell Feastables to a 6-year-old, and you over here yelling Valhalla. I'm just playing. I'm sorry. I'm talking shit.
Video to actually be pretty respectful towards MrBeast. He was thankful for the opportunity, and at least here, which this is like 4 years ago, he says he feels no ill will towards him or anyone on the team. But now that more is now coming to light, we see that that might not be true. Keemstar would also tweet out yesterday, Chris Tyson supported the cartoon P artist Shadman that drew my daughter at 8 years old in a sexual manner. This is a known fact. Privately, me and Chris Tyson even had a conversation about this roughly a month ago, as it still upsets me, which is very understandable.
Drew his daughter? Why did that just click in my head? Keemstar. First of all, Keemstar, you got a baby, nigga? When did that happen? Probably a long time ago. Sorry. Not my side of the internet. Can you do something about that legally? You gotta be able to do something about that legally. But you don't know who Shadman is, though. He doesn't show his face. He's probably real secretive in how he gets that shit out. Shadman, you a bitch.
And I actually did go back and research this a little bit myself, where I found an old live stream from Shadman being confronted about drawing these pictures of Keemstar's daughter. And even at that time, he acknowledged how much of a disgusting scumbag he truly is.
About it, to be honest, but yeah, it's pretty weird, let's all agree, and I think you're kind of a weird guy.
I totally am. I that's my thing. I totally am.
Look, all I'm saying is there's a reason that freaks like that
Nigga didn't say he realized how dirty of a scumbag he was. That nigga owned up to it. That motherfucker said, yeah, that's my thing. I know that grin was big as hell under that mask. You could hear it.
I need to hide their face. And the fact that that information was very public back in the day, 8 years ago, before he ever purchased that art, kind of just tells me how much of a degenerate he had to be to still be supporting someone like Shadman. They even dug up his old Reddit, which he also had exposed himself via some sort of tweet a couple months back. And they say the joke is that Shadman makes corn out of anything. This right here is apparently Chris's old account. And he says, it ain't corn unless it's got a... Yeah, I'll let you read that. And he also continues on to say...
It's not porn unless it's got a...
Ah yes, this will make a fine addition to my collection. And something tells me, guys, that he was not joking. And this is just stuff that Chris was out there posting publicly. Like, I'm gonna need that hard drive pulled pretty soon. And that's if the black SUVs haven't already shown up at the house. And I'm not talking about the FBI's, I'm talking about MrBeast's. Now here's where things potentially get even darker for MrBeast, as another alleged former employee came out to say this.
I saw this.
Certified lover boy,
Certified pedophile.
Hold on, let me turn off the music. I'm outside MrBeast studio.
Nah, guys, the fact that that song and Drake's name has become like synonymous with these type of acts.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, Drake. I ain't gonna lie, Drake, you lost like a motherfucker, nigga. Your name is associated with pedos, bruh. Like, you can't come back from that, bruh. It's over. It's over.
Is crazy, but let's get back to the video.
Studio right now. Here's a cornfield. I'll explain that tomorrow. I've just been driving by looking to see, you know, is there an FBI raid going on? What's happening? My name's Dawson. I worked at MrBeast from February to May of this year, 2024. Chris is the tip of the iceberg.
Get me copyrighted.
And when Jake the Viking says MrBeast knew, yeah, MrBeast knew. I heard many times that Ava, Chris Tyson, is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much. And when all this information comes out about everything that...
See, that's the thing, though. I don't know how true that is because of what MrBeast just did. But like I said, I can't spoil. You gotta wait till part 3. Jamari already watched it. You can go watch Jamari's. Go watch Jamari's if you want to go see it, because it's already out when I'm making this video. But if you wanna wait on little old me.
She knew, everything other people know. I promise you on everything MrBeast has done. Amazon, if you can get your money back, get your money back.
So this guy right here who claims to be a former employee is now saying this is only the tip of the iceberg of the crazy things going on at MrBeast Studios.
Please don't.
I mean, I gotta
please,
be honest with you guys. Seeing the downfall of MrBeast would be like the most insane story in YouTube history.
Right?
And
oh my God, bro. Imagine. That would be like a Black Mirror episode, bro. That would make news. That would 100% make like world news, maybe. You think world news? CNN? No, not CNN, not with the presidential shit.
Really bad for the platform as a whole, and as someone like, this is my job, I'm not thrilled to hear about that, but hey, if there's some sick shit going on, it's gotta come to light. Like, I thought this boy MrBeast was going to be running for president by the time I turned 40, but his whole operation could end up being taken down by one single person. Now, this is where more messages began to surface, apparently being shared by a then 14-year-old who was in a Snapchat conversation with Tyson back in 2019. And first, they're just kind of trying to show the proof that this was the legitimate Chris. They click on the profile there, go straight to his new Snapchat thing he's got going on. And so as you can see, they're having some sort of conversation via Snapchat, which wouldn't exactly be surprising to me, as a lot of strange people like to go onto Snapchat because they think, oh, the messages, they're not going to be there forever. And as you guys can see here, apparently Chris is once again calling this person dad, which he was also apparently doing to the love.
But like, Chris, why the fuck are you sending this shit and you just you watching them save it? You're watching them save each message. Nigga, stop.
About yesterday. And honestly, within these messages, I don't really see anything necessarily inappropriate going on. I mean, I guess he was sending some peculiar emojis, but it's still just weird to me. Like, why were you in contact on private messengers with several people who were not even close to being of age? Like, anytime that's even a thing, I already see that as a huge red flag.
And why you keep calling these niggas dad? Stop. It's not even like daddy, mommy, mamas, poppy, dad, father, caretaker, guardian, parent. Spice it up a little bit. Damn.
And y'all kind of know where there's smoke, there's usually fire. And as you guys can see, much like their Twitter page, when I go and try and click on Chris's Snapchat, his profile is nowhere to be found, leading people to believe that he's trying to further cover up this evidence.
I'm gonna look it up.
I mean, wiping your socials clean, to me, is never the look of an innocent person. And here's to me where things start getting super f***ed up. Like, if the allegations I'm about to show you are true, oh, Chris is just beyond cooked. Like, they shouldn't even return to the internet. Now, I will say, these type of videos can be faked, but you would have to be pretty good at digital graphics, just like I said with the Dr. Disrespect situation. Now, this person came forward anonymously, which I would completely understand, especially given what we've seen that guy Lava go through the last 24 hours and the way people have straight up ridiculed him. But they say, I would like to stay anonymous, but Chris Tyson was texting me back in 2020 when I was 14. I'm 18 now. I commented on one of his tweets. He saw it and messaged me when I was young and I couldn't see what he was doing was and manipulating me, but looking back at it, I can see it now. And so once again, this anonymous source just kind of wanted to show proof that they were talking to the real Chris, apparently. And as you guys can see there, they scroll through the DMs.
Hold on, nigga, you ain't even reading them bitches, though. I could give you anything. We could play Fortnite. I beat you last time. Laughing emoji. You don't want anything expensive for your birthday? I could spoil you. Hold on, but there was a little bit before that. Hold on. I don't know. It's fine. Look at my snap. He got minors going to different apps for him, bruh. Now, this is crazy, bro.
They scroll through the DMs, they click to his profile, and that is indeed Chris's profile that now has no tweets. I mean, I'm not saying you would have to be like some sort of computer genius to do this, but to me, this does all look pretty legit.
It does.
And so the message thread starts apparently in the middle of a conversation where he says, "Nothing, how is that video turning out? Good." And then he shares a link to a MrBeast video. I opened a free bank, which let me check on my phone if like the dates line up.
Yeah.
He claims this happened in 2020. Oh my god.
Say
The
swear.
dates line up, everyone. 4 years ago.
Fuck.
Oh man.
Fuck.
I don't know why. Like sent a bit of a shiver down my spine. Okay. So he
is
says,
getting
"I barely
crazy.
got screen time. I wish you could see me more." To which this person says, "I wish I was in a video." And apparently Chris says, "Me too. It's too soon though. I could introduce you to everyone when you get a little older, apparently." And the person...
When you get a little older, you freaky ass nigga. That's weird, bro. Me too. I want you in a video too. Gotta get you a little older though.
says, "Yeah, that would be awesome." And at first when I read these alleged messages, I was thinking, well, there's still no proof that the person was like underage. And apparently Chris says, "Me too, it's too soon though. I could introduce you to everyone when you get a little older, apparently." And the
Yeah, that was another thing. I forgot to mention. This like bona fides 100% down to the nitty gritty. He knows what he's doing. Obviously he knew what he was doing beforehand. But this is like him saying, yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware that you're underage and I'm talking to you.
No, I could introduce you to everyone when you get a little older, apparently. And the person says, "Yeah, that would be awesome." But then Chris allegedly says, "Your birthday is coming up, isn't it?" "Yeah, December 2nd. You're turning 14.
Oh no.
This person allegedly says, "I don't know where the party will be at. My mom is still deciding." Like, if we're to believe these messages are real, and someone's talking about their birthday to you, and you're a grown man, and they're talking about, "Oh, my mom is still deciding where my birthday is gonna be at," like if it's gonna be at Peter Piper Pizza, like how many red flags would there need to be that you might be doing something horribly wrong here? And this is where things get crazy. He says, "What do you want? I could give you anything." And then this person says, "We could play Fortnite. I beat you last time." Meaning they've possibly had some sort of private conversation over games once again. For all you parents out there watching right now, please deeply monitor what your kid is doing on the game and who they're talking to. That is one of the main avenues that people who are interested in kids will use to talk to them and lure them in. Not saying that that happened here. I'm just saying wise up to all that shit. If you're not, because I'm sure most of you are very good parents. You don't want anything expensive for your birthday? I could spoil you. I don't know. It's fine. Look at my snap. So what? The channels of communication just continue to overlap. If this is true. This person just says, "Okay, we've been here for a while now. I'm tired. Texting you is the only thing keeping me awake right now.
Oh, God.
When you leave, we could play Fort or Minecraft. Not the most notorious game for weirdos. I love you. I meant I love playing Minecraft with you."
He really sat there and got that shot up. If this is real stuff, and we're not getting fucking cooked in goddamn Gordon Ramsay's kitchen right now, this is crazy as shit. And there's still a part 3, bro. And there's still a part 3 that Jamari dropped and we gotta watch. I don't even know what to say, bro. There's nothing to say. Chris is a freaky ass dude. He's a 6'9" guy.
I'm telling you guys, if this shit is real, this whole thing, this whole MrBeast operation is gonna have such a giant stain on it. And just right now, I'm finding these other things he was sending out, apparently via this Reddit account, where he says, "Why the f*** would you use your VR headset for anything other than 3D and that same type of art? Gang, grape."
He's cooked. He's cooked. He's cooked. He's cooked, bro. He's cooked. You better go check one of them old ass private islands MrBeast done bought for the damn video. Cause Chris might be on one of them bitches right now going AWOL. There's no way that was sent, bro. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
God. I mean, I could see this much more easily being faked, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
you can still get teen love. 14-year-olds always stay 14. Pokemon came out to say, I don't know all the details regarding the Ava situation, but I want to make it clear. Any inappropriate behavior towards minors is unacceptable, regardless of who you are. Well, thank you, Pokey, for the boldest statement of 2024. This also went viral yesterday with this old footage resurfaced. Chris Tyson old YouTube channel found where he shared revenge pics with his audience of Jeanette McCurdy from iCarly.
Yeah, hold on. Before we get into this, Chris Tyson old YouTube channel found where he shares revenge pics with his audience of Jeanette McCurdy. How the fuck does he got Jeanette McCurdy nudes?
Shared revenge pics with his audience of Jeanette McCurdy from iCarly.
So recently everybody's been hearing about the Jeanette McCurdy leak of her photo. What the story is, she sent pictures to her boyfriend, her now ex-boyfriend, and he leaked them out. And
I'm sorry, Jamari. I can't. What the fuck just happened? That scared the shit out of me. Nigga, I'm not even streaming. Why did it do that? Jamari, I can't let you get away with this, bro. I can't let you get away with it. What? Come on, bro. This mason jar big as shit.
Her now ex-boyfriend.
That shit big as hell.
He leaked them out.
Hold on. From the top. Sorry.
iCarly.
So recently everybody's been hearing about the Jeanette McCurdy leak of her photo. What the story is, she sent pictures to her boyfriend, her now ex-boyfriend, and he leaked them out. And she is a very popular Nickelodeon star on the show iCarly. You'll probably see the photos get taken down at some point tonight, maybe tomorrow, because Nickelodeon has that kind of power. But the link's in the description if you want to see them. I mean, I'm not endorsing people to go look at somebody else's private business, but I know that you know, people might want to see them, so it's there if you want it.
So this guy literally comes out to likely his mostly kid audience and says, yeah, like, I know how much this revenge can really damage someone's life, how it can lead people to do terrible things to themselves. I don't endorse the spreading of these pictures, but hey, by the way, link in the description. And in the future, I really do want to have a greater conversation, as I kind of had before, about how wrong it is that, you know, viewing adult videos and adult images and the addiction to all that stuff and how it's become so normalized and how it's making so many people pretty much sick in their head. I mean, I can't do anything.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all let Mandy Moose, Pinky, Violet Myers, Mia Khalifa, Alexis Texas, Lana Rose, all them motherfuckers. Y'all really done let them niggas tell y'all niggas, there's some freaks out there. They just keep on doing what they doing. I don't even want to go into what they doing. That's not what we talking about today.
Pray for the kids today because they're probably exposed to so much so early on in their life. I mean, I truly do believe that, like, the normalization of pretty much having that addiction has really damaged our society as a whole. Oh shit. Right as I'm making this video, I just went to check out their Twitter page 24 seconds ago. The statement has been released. Oh shit! MrBeast made the call. The black SUV showed up to Chris's crib. I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments. Nah, we're gonna need more than an apology. You gotta get up there on the stand, big dog. If it hurt or offended anyone, yeah, I think it was pretty f***ed up.
Hold on, Jamari. I'm gonna let you cook in a second, my nigga. I need this whole bitch read out. Come on, I thought we were finna popcorn read in this bitch. I would like to apologize for any of my past behaviors or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently stepped away from all things MrBeast and social media to focus on my family and mental health. Yeah, okay. I do remember seeing this. I remember seeing this when this happened, like 2 days ago. They got up here and didn't say shit. They went on here, posted on Twitter, and that was it. Like, you were better off just not saying anything. Yeah, I see all the stuff that y'all saying. I mean, Shit, my bad. But yeah, I'm finna go see about my kids and shit. Yeah, baby formula high as fuck now. Damn, one can like $30. But shit, you know, I still got that MrBeast money though. But I'ma fuck with y'all. I'ma let y'all do the investigation, see what y'all find though. But yeah, I'm out. It sounded like he didn't give a damn. He just said, I'm sorry. I'm finna go talk about my mental health and my babies.
What you were doing. Seeing my recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things MrBeast. He said, get away from my brand and social media to focus on my family and my mental health. I'm sorry, but
is that his shit or my shit?
Brand and permanently step away from all things MrBeast. He said, get away from my brand and social media to focus on my family and my mental health. I'm sorry, but this statement is not good enough for me. It shouldn't be good enough for anyone who's like a big fan of MrBeast. We need to see more than this. MrBeast needs to come out and say something, and this needs to be addressed on a deeper level. Like, this makes him look even more guilty to me. This makes it look like, yes, I was trying to scrub everything, and let me just like make this post real quick before.
Yeah, man, can't hide it. I'm sorry though. Bye.
Everything gets really bad. What a crazy day. Nah, MrBeast, this is the last tweet, bro. You gotta say something. All I gotta say is what a crazy 72 hours it has been. I also want to put the disclaimer out there. Everything that I've said in this video is technically all speculation. You shouldn't take any of it as a fact. But oh my God, does this all look horrible? Why every YouTube?
We have no bona fide proof. We have no bona fide proof. Just niggas being messy. That's all it is. That's all it is. We digging into it. This is something big. We are on the cusp of something crazy. But shout out Jamari, great video. Really loves how you put these videos together. I still got one more video to watch, and it's about MrBeast's response and what he says. This, you know, the thing I didn't want to leak. But yeah, man, I hope you enjoyed that video. Be sure to check out the other video as well. I appreciate all the subs. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. But yeah.